Hi, my name is Sasha. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am back. I know it's been a while, but let's just not talk about that. Today I'm going to do the end of the year book tag, and this is something I have done before, and I really like this tag because it's nice to have something like, this is my plans for the rest of the year, and this is what I plan to do in 2021, which is kind of what this tag is. It's not really like a tag, it's more like, what are you doing before the end of the year, and what are you going to do in the next year? So let's just start at the beginning. Are there any books you've started this year that you need to finish? Yes. I've started about 30 books and not finished them. I have trouble with finishing things, and yeah, I'm not going to finish them all before the end of the year. There's no way. So, do you have an autumnal book to transition into the end of the year? No. I don't really assign seasons to books. I know a lot of people like to read like scary books in October. That's just not really a me thing. I like reading whatever, whenever. Is there a new release you're still waiting for? Yes. It's the second volume of Something is Killing the Children by James Tynion and some other creators. It's this really awesome comic series about a girl named Erica Slaughter, and she can see monsters when other people can't, although children can see them too. And in this town, something is killing the children, and she has to defeat the evil and save the children, along with this kid whose whole friend group was murdered. It's really brutal and like gory, but I love the story, and I'm really excited to get back into it. And I know the third volume is coming out not that long after, thankfully, because I just really enjoy the series. What 3 books do you want to read before the end of the year? So one of these was on my my list last year that I still haven't gotten to. So I wanted to read it before the end of the year, but I never did. And that is The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. I have heard such divided things about this book, which I don't know if that's a bad thing. I mean, to be polarizing, that's probably something that draws me to a book, because I want to know what my opinion is. And yeah, I just think that I enjoyed The Night Circus. The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. Ooh, it's so shiny. And I think I will enjoy The Starless Sea. I also plan on reading Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson, more specifically because Mistborn is the name of the series. The Final Empire, which is the first book in the Mistborn series. And I am excited about this. All of my booktube friends who like fantasy and like SFF, they really enjoy the Sanderson's works. A lot of Sanderson fangirls on booktube, and I want to see what it's about. A lot of people said, like, I know Angela from Literature Science Lines said you should read it in publication order, but Katie from Brightness Katie Reads said you should read it starting with the Final Empire, and a lot of people have just started with the Final Empire because that's the first thing they came across. I don't know. I'm not an expert on Sanderson. I'm just jumping in, so that's what I plan to do. I didn't plan to jump into that world. to read before the end of the year. Is there a book you think could shock you and become your favorite book of the year? I am currently reading Legendborn by Tracy Deonn. It is so good. It is like unputdownable. I'm on page 75 and it's already like pulled me in. So perhaps that. I have other few books. They're all in my December TBR. So like they were all my 5-star predictions that I still haven't read. There's like Radio Silence by Alice Oseman, The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson, The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater, The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. And I mean, those are all, if they're on my 5-star predictions list, I'm predicting that I'm going to give them 5 stars, and I'm predicting that I'm really going to enjoy them. So yeah, I think there are a couple books that could shock me and become my favorites of the year. Although, my current favorite read of the year, Howl's Moving Castle by Diana Wynne Jones, is really hard to beat because that book was just right place, right time, good vibes, just so many good things about that book. So, we'll see. Have you already started making reading plans for 2021? Not concrete reading plans. I want to read more fantasy and science fiction. I'm starting to, like, I am firmly in love with YA. I love YA, and I don't care what anybody thinks. YA is just my niche, perhaps. But I'm starting to realize how much I enjoy adult sci-fi and adult fantasy, and even adult, like, contemporary literature. I want to explore the adult side of reading that I haven't really. I picked up a few great adult books this year, like Afterlife by, I forget who it's by, I'll put the picture up here, and If I Had Your Face by Frances Chaw. Some great contemporary literature, and I want to explore the adult side of literature, and I think that it will widen my reading scope and make me more well-read. As my channel name is Well Read and Half Dead, I would like to be more well-read. And what else? I'm going to make a 5-star predictions list for 2021 and hopefully stick to it like I did not do this year. And that's basically my plan so far. There are a few readathons that I want to participate in next year, like the one that just happened or is still happening called the 1,000 Doors readathon. That looks so cool. Like, I've seen people's reading vlogs, and that looks really awesome. I hope they're doing another round next year or sometime soon. That is my end of the year book tag. But thank you for watching. If you liked it, leave me a comment about what books you plan to read before the end of the year. I'd love to know. Maybe we can get it on a buddy read or something. And that's about it for today. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye!